Hello Fox, in this series we will understand how to install Hibernate. That means download the jar and steps to use Hibernate in any Java application. And further we will discuss on CRUD operation, how we can perform the CRUD operation, insert, select, update and delete. So let us start with the installation. So installation is nothing but we need to download the jar, that's it. So just go to this URL and you will find Hibernate 3.2.2. So you need to select from your side, you need to select a stable version. So after download it and you need to unzip it and you will find a lib folder inside that. So in the lib folder you will get lots of jar, but we don't require all. We require the below jars selected. And Hibernate 3.3 jar is the main jar, and Hibernate jar we must include one more jar that is related to our database. It's depend on your database, which type of database are you using. Steps to use Hibernate in any Java application. So this is the basic flow. Whether the Java application will run in your server or without server, and the application may be a desktop or standalone or Swift and servlet, whatever. But the steps are common to all. In order to work with Hibernate, we don't require any server as mandatory, but we need to require a jars. Import the Hibernate API. They may many more, but these two are that enough. To load the configuration XML, we need to create object of configuration class, which is given in org.hibernate.cfg. And we need to call configure method in that class by passing XML configuration file name as parameter. Configuration name is your choice, but the default may have been given here is hibernate cfg.xml. Once we write the cfg configuration, the configuration object cfg will read this XML file like this. CFG file will read from data from Hibernate cfg.xml, then store the data into different variables. Finally, all these variables are grouped and created one high level Hibernate object we can call as session factory object. So configuration class only can created this session factory object, and session factory is an interface, not a class. And session factory impl is the implementation class of session factory. And session factory object sf, that sf contain all the required configuration files, so we can call it sf heavy weight object, like it has high load. So understand, creating an object of session, and sf is a session factory object, and session is an interface, and session impl is an implementation class. Both are given in org hibernate. Whenever the session is open, then internally a database connection will be open. In order to get a session or open a session, we need to call open session method, which are present in session factory. To create a logical transition, fourth, we whenever we use transition, it will be performed in insert update delete. It is insert update delete operation in the database. It is not required in the select operation. And the session is an object of session interface. To begin a logical transition in Hibernate, then we need to call begin transition given by session interface. To use the method given by session interface, to move the object from the application to database and from database to application, like this, we need to call session.save, or if you are performing update, so you need to write session.update, or if you want to select using select, and you need to just call this method. Now call the comment in the transition, like you, whenever you open a transition, you need to close the transition always. When we open a session connection to the database will be created, we must close the connection as session.close. Finally, close the connection as SF. So this is the final flow: configuration, session factory, and session, and transition, and close statement. So let's start with the practical, with the how we can perform the CRUD operations. So let's start. So basically I have shared with the I will share the URL of GitHub. So just go to the topic 3. So here you can download it. I have already downloaded. So if you want downloads, you can further follow this step. So let us start. The I'm using STS. So in the previous series, we have already understand what is POJOs. Inside that, what is setter and getter methods and all these. And we have already discussed a mapping and configuration. So in the mapping we have already what's the column and all the assigned like generators and all this we have discussed, and in the configuration we have passed the database connection properties and Hibernate dialect and all this, and we are just passing a mapping resource airlines hbm.xml which are present here. So let's start just importing all the jars. Just right click and build path, build configuration path, add jar. Lib, and inside you need to just select the relevant jars. So we have imported all the jars, and one more jar, the main jar, it's Hibernate 3. So I'm using MySQL, so I need to add one more jar to establish a connection. So I need MySQL jar, so I go to just MySQL Maven repository. Just go to Maven repository, type MySQL connector jar, and inside you need to select stabilized version of jar. So I am choosing 8.0.2, and you can download here. So I have already downloaded, so there is no requirement again. So just adding this jar, go to download, apply. That's it. And we need to perform the CRUD operation, so we require one main method. We need to create one more class. So by this you can create like Hibernate, we are saving just an object into database, means inserting. Just create one more class. I'm just using public main static main. So we have already discussed we need to use configuration and session and all this. So let it start. And we need to pass their object cfg dot configure method, and we need to pass our HBM file name. That's it. And we need session factory object after that. So I'm just using myself. There is no issue, you can use anything. Build session factory. After using session, don't require this. Create airline object. This is the thing, and we need to just close the session factory of session dot close and factory session factory dot close. So inside we need to just set all these IDs, like if I need to set in database. So this is the section. So in that object p dot set id 1, p dot set name air Asia, p dot set type this is the cargo flight, p dot set, and the last is country Asia. So as we have already discussed, we need to use the transition. If you are using insert, update, delete, then we require transition. session dot begin transition, and we need to close tx dot, not close, it's commit. Yeah. And we need to save all this object. So session dot save, and the object is p. So we need MySQL. MySQL I have already installed. Data. So my database is airlines. Show tables. It's an empty database. So let's start. So I'm just running this run on Java application. Done. Insert. The record is inserted from the database side. So just verify. Show tables. One table is available. Select star from airline table. So your record is inserted. If I want to change another record, so Indigo aircraft cargo. So just right click and run on Java application. Record inserted. So just verify. Your record is inserted. So this is the same way with the other logic also. So I'm just creating one more, like this is the just a normal way how we can create a save insertion on data. You can select multiple classes. So I'm just selecting only one class in the CRUD operation. So I just copy here. You will go to my repository and you can download. Just copy. So I want to delete this class. So I just create one more class, single class. CRUD main logic. So I'm just using public main method. Okay. So we have created CRUD main logic. So we have already discussed one. I have created one class, and so I want to main intention of this. We need to create in a single class. We need to perform all the CRUD operations. So in the select, so this is the select logic we need to perform. So in this program, like we have one Pojo class like airlines. It's just a Pojo class, nothing special. So and after that their mapping and configuration file is just like previous program. But in the main logic, in the CRUD main logic, see, so the main motive of this project, I want to just create a single class because we need to perform a CRUD operation into the single class. So in the airline.java, it's just a Pojo class, nothing special, and there is two configuration, there is mapping, and the configuration file just like previous program. And but this is the main logic I'm just using. So inside there is a load method. For the select operation we need to use the load method. So load method, which is the session, actually we have two method, load and load the object from the database, and they are load and get. We will discuss later further. So let's run this program. So I am just passing value first. So the first value is Air Asia. Just so so they are get the data from the database, flight number, flight date, flight type, and all this. So this is the select operation. If you want to update, so this is the update logic. So in the update logic, we don't require load an object from the database. We will create a new object and we will assign its ID, and we can update. So here is the, I'm just using the ID1. I need to update ID1 with German airline. Yeah, so the record is updated. So let's verify from the database side. Yes, the record is updated, first record. And now the delete operation we will understand. In this delete operation, we are just to delete the object from one row from the database. So we need to call delete method in the session, and in the Hibernate we have only one method to delete an object from the database that we will discuss later. So I'm just deleting object 1, and the first value is German Airlines. Yeah, the record is deleted. Verify. So the German Airlines was deleted. So these all are the CRUD operation we have discussed.